Hello viewers, my name is Fandov Aziki. Today I will be talking on the subject title, Why Some Politicians Wish to Remain in Power Forever. Share and share. Do subscribe or follow me on this channel as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel with the name Fandov Aziki. When you subscribe to my channel as well, follow me on this page, you will learn and gain more knowledge of practical political education, in extension, personal and leadership development. Do not forget to click your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new content, you can always get notified. Like the video, it will help. Your suggestions and comments will be highly appreciated. The subject discuss why some politicians wish to remain in power forever is to educate our young people why some of our politicians wish to remain in power indefinitely, irrespective of their constitutional tenure of office or term of office. So we are going to look at the areas and how these tendencies come to play. So one of the reasons why these politicians wish to remain in power is that they have no other address. They have no other means of livelihood. They see politics as a means to an end. They decide, or they have no other way to fall back for survival. So politics is only what they understand. So they are ready to play every dirty game to ensure they remain in power. It is very, very unfortunate that in our society of today, that people take politics as a full-time job. Yes, politics ought to be a part-time job where you can only come and do your services and fall back to your professional career. But in our country today, the only job they understand is politics. Some have no experience in any sector. Some have no business of their own. The only job they understand is the politics. That is why they are corrupt. That is why they are ready to buy your vote. That is why they are ready to disrupt the system to ensure they remain in power. So for us to minimize or solve some problems in this area, we encourage politicians to have a second address, to have another area of which they can survive in life, because what they are elected to do is to project and serve national interest. But because they have no other means, they continue to project their personal interest. Another area of reasons why these politicians wish to remain in power is that they use their office, the office they occupy, to do some illegal business, to further some illegalities, to use such office for corruption. You know, most of them today, it's not really the office they use. They use the office to carry out some illicit business. They use such office to do other transactions, so that is why they want to die in that power. That is why they want to remain in power. That is why they can go any extent to ensure they possess that power. They use that access to carry out some illegality, money laundering, and so on. They use such office to carry out. They enjoy such immunity. So they want to remain in power so that they will continue to reach themselves. Another reason is corruption. Corruption. They use that office to favor their friends. They use that office to influence a lot of negativity. They use such office to favor their friends and so on. So that office, all these factors they enjoy is why they don't want to leave power. So some of these politicians as well, they don't wish to leave the office because of the what they enjoy, the praises they enjoy from people. You know, when we see them and address them as heavyweights, this thing goes a long way to boost their aggrandizement, to boost their personality. They will continue to enjoy such praises from people. Yes, that is why when you call them honorable, when you call them His Excellency and other names, meanwhile there's nothing honor in their name. There's nothing honorable in their activities. So they wish if they leave power, this preface will go alongside. So they want to remain in power to continue to enjoy these praises from the masses. The same time, why they remain in power is that people are not politically conscious. People are not politically conscious. People are not asking questions. So some of these reasons, some politicians take advantage to remain in power indefinitely. So some of our politicians also remain in power because they have acquired so much resources that they are richer than the country, than the state, and they now use this power to continue to influence every sector. As politicians, they also remain in power because they have already secured some permanent delegates within the party and outside the parties. People who can do some daily jobs for them. They have invested so much in the political structure that will continue to retain them in power. So most of them, they also remain in power so much because of political corruption. They have extracted so much from the system. So some of our politicians, they remain in power because of their lifestyle. If they leave power, they cannot maintain such power. They have no other name, other business except politics. They are so corrupt. They use their office to access and to carry out illicit transactions. So these are the reasons why you see some of our politicians, they want to die in power, they want to remain in power, but that is not the ideal wish of the people. When politicians are doing what is right, people cannot always re-elect them. But if they fail to perform, they will not re-elect them. So we encourage our politicians to do well. When they do well, people will re-elect them. Once again, see your voting as a duty to change the nation state. to contribute your quota. Do not sell it. It is not a commodity for sale. Thank you once again. I remain my humble self, Fandov Azike. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Bye for now.